All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm one of the leaders with Green Organics, which is comprised of Golden Sana and Heart by Naturals, and I am a consultant of both companies. I want to welcome you to tonight's. This is how we start and end our day. Zoom. We do this every single Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. We go for 30, 45 minutes. This is to allow people an opportunity to hop on here and share the one product they start their day with and why they do that, and the one product they end their day with. Okay, and why they do that. So that's why we're here tonight. So I appreciate you for being here. If you are going to want to share how you start and end each day, just raise your hand, hit the raise hand button here on Zoom, or you can type it in the chat, and I will read your comments. But I appreciate you for being here tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun. A little bit about myself. My name is Marcus Jones. People call me Coach Marcus. I've been involved in the health and wellness space and network marketing since 2011. At one point, I was 297 pounds. I lost 89 pounds, became a certified personal trainer, and I began sharing health and wellness tips on Facebook. And people started calling me Coach Marcus. And so that's the brand I've been able to carve out in this profession over the past, 15 years or so. It's been amazing. And because of this company, I have been able to leave my 30 plus year corporate America, my career in corporate America. I was in a management position for over 22 years. And the company I last worked for 17 years, 4 months, eliminated my position. I was part of a 4% reduction in force back in September. And I decided, you know what? I'm no longer working ever again as a W-2 employee. Right. And so I had enough of that. And because of this opportunity, when I joined in 2019, it took me only 3 years to get to the point to where my income from this company matched and began exceeding my income on my job. So I was basically working because why not? I was working from home and it wasn't hard. But once they eliminated my position, I told myself I'm never ever going back into the workforce again, and I'm thankful for that. I've gotten healthier. I've helped a lot of other people also get healthier. Also, we've helped several people generate decent incomes. We have several six-figure earners. We have some five-figure earners, four figures, and we have some up-and-coming members. We have a couple of seven-figure earners, including myself and Coach Will. We are two other seven-figure earners. And so this is why we call our training is our $1 million leadership development training that happens on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays and Fridays. And that's all free. We don't charge you for the training, but the company was launched in 2011 as far as Golden Sana, the parent company. In 2012, Golden Sana was launched, and then in 2017, Heart by Naturals or HBN was launched. And the companies are different. Golden Sana is focused on non-consumable products, except for black seed oil. Some essential oils can be consumed, but Golden Sana has the cosmetic product with the go-go sticks, has essential oils, has the hair and body bars, the hair serum, the skin serum. There's black seed oil, and then there's a digital product, which is the emotional well-being product. We call it Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription. I'm gonna give that one a plug because I think everybody on the planet could benefit from the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription. If anyone's on here that utilize that subscription, just comment on a scale of 1 to 10, with one being not powerful, but 10 being powerful. How beneficial is that 3 minute a day reset, right? You are literally resetting your day every single morning when you go through the exercises with the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription. And what's great about it, nothing's being mailed. Okay, so this is why we are worldwide with that simple product because it doesn't have to worry about anything being mailed, no customs, no packages being lost. It's delivered to your email box. It's also in your back office. You get for free from Golden Sana. And I believe everybody should have that $9.95 a month subscription. And the great thing the company is doing is giving you a chance to test it out for 3 days, right? 72 hours, you can create a free account and take a 72-hour tour to test out that system for 3 days. And if you don't feel better by the end of that third day, I don't know what to say. But for the cost of lunch, this is less than lunch, right? You can become a member, and customers can get paid without recruiting anybody. You can make customers can get paid over $325 just by being a customer every month. So that's enough of that. If you guys aren't a subscriber to the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription, get back with the person that invites you here. Tell them you want to take the 72-hour tour and see how you can go through that 3-minute reset every day. Now, HBN is a bigger company of the two. HBN launched at the perfect time. I joined 2 years after HBN launched, and it was just before the pandemic, a year before, in 2019 when I joined. And HBN has supplements and superfoods. Okay, that's what we have. There are some non-consumable products with HBN, but it's primarily comprised of supplements and superfoods. Let me stop some videos. It's distracting. And during the pandemic, HBN grew over 300%, and we continue to grow because more and more people are are open to these types of products. With the plant-based products, inflammation elimination, we're seeing that people with health conditions reverse. There are people who have taken, we're on over 75 medications. People are taking 40 medications off the medications, pain pumps removed. That's how powerful these products are. Now, because I talked about products, I have to give this medical disclaimer. We are not governed by the FDA, and none of our products are intended to prevent, diagnose, or treat or cure any type of disease or health conditions. And always make sure you talk to your doctor before using any other products, okay? Because that's how potent they are. They're very effective. And as far as the income opportunity, both companies pay several ways, right? I like both pay plans. Today is Matrix Pay Monday. Who got paid Matrix Pay today? I know mine showed up. I woke up and went to the gym and logged on into my Go to Sign account, and my Matrix commission was already there by 6 o'clock this morning. I go to the gym at 5, so it was already posted. And so the company pays weekly. The company pays daily. We have real time bills, so we get real time pay here, right? And I don't know about you, I like having the option to withdraw my money every single day if I wanted to, because I don't know if you realize this, but most people are spending money every day. And you may say, no, Coach Marcus, I don't spend money every day. But every time you turn on your water, every time you turn on your lights, every time you get into your car and drive your car, you're spending money, right? You may only fill up your gas tank once a month. You may only pay your water bill once a month, or your utility bill once a month, but there's a charge for that. Every time you flip on that light switch or turn that water on, okay? And so we get paid daily. There's also monthly pay, right? So if you guys are on the leaderboard, get paid. You can get paid an extra $1,000. Because the top 10 people are paid that. What's also great, the company has cash back. Okay, company gives you up to 30% cash back, and you can use that money to buy products. And HBN gives you a 5% auto delivery discount, which is optional. You don't have to go on the auto delivery program, but there are benefits, especially the 5%, the 5% discount. And HBN customers can receive free product each month. Who received the free product from HBN this month is the Sleep Magnesium Spray. And that is one of the products I use at the end of the day on Friday nights and Saturday nights. I don't use it during the week. I use it Friday nights and Saturday night because my body normally wakes up at 4:30, between 4:30 and 5 o'clock every day without an alarm clock. On Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to sleep in till 6. So I use that sleep magnesium spray as instructed, and I'm out. I'm out. I get 7.5, 8 hours sleep. It's amazing. So that's enough. I don't think I left anything out. Oh, training is free. So many people, who get involved in this type of business, this is called network marketing. People do network marketing every day. Just don't get paid for it because we're always, using things we like we're reading books we like, we're drinking, tea we like. This is one of our teas. This is an herbal tea I'm drinking right now. But we use things we like, okay, and we share them with people we know. And we've been doing that since at least elementary school or grade school. I don't know what it's called now, but I went to elementary school, junior high school, and high school, right? And so we were always sharing things we liked. The candy lady's house where I grew up at in the hood, there was a lady sold this cheap candy. I mean, had a lots of name brand candy for cheap. We would just tell people, go to the candy lady's house. She never broke me off and gave me free candy for referring my friends to her house, right? So we know how to people know how to do network marketing. They just don't get paid for it. We show people how to get paid to do something they already know how to do. Like if you drink coffee, right? Whatever your favorite coffee brand is, when was last time your favorite coffee outside of HBN? When was last time your favorite coffee paid you when you bought it, drank it, and referred people to it? Never. Starbucks isn't paying you a check. Folgers isn't paying you a check. Those K cups aren't paying you a check. Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, they're not paying you for sharing their coffee. Meanwhile, the investors and the owners of those franchises get richer, and you're drinking coffee, not getting paid. We show people how to get paid to buy, drink, and refer the third most consumed beverage on the planet, which is coffee. Tea is second. We also have tea products, right? If we have water, we would sell that too. We don't have that. So with that being said, appreciate you being here. So if you guys would like to share, tell us what one product. I know many of us use several products per day. I use some days 67 products in a day. Just depends on what I'm doing. But most days I'm taking at least 30 products every single day. So for the sake of time and because we want everyone to have an opportunity to be able to share, just raise your hand. I got you, Jessica. Raise your hand and just tell us what is the one product you use to start your day with, and what one product do you use to end your day with, and then why, the reason why. Okay, and so I'd be remiss, and I want to welcome any of our guests here. Appreciate you guys for being here. And any new team members, welcome. This is a tool you can use to share this opportunity, share these products with people you know. And if you are a guest and you're not yet a member or a customer, get back with whoever shared this video with you or invited you here. Tell them what you liked about the information, okay? And then, okay, let them know you're ready to get started, right? But you definitely want to do that feel good, be good, do good subscription. It's $9.95 a month, and no other company in the MLM space is addressing emotional well-being the way we are. Okay. So that email you get is 3 minutes, 3 minutes a day. I'm telling you, folks, it's going to take you from feeling like this from here. It's going to take you up here as far as how you feel. Welcome, Trina. Appreciate you being here. A new member. I thought I saw a new name. Welcome. All right. So I have Jessica first, and then we have Tanya. And let me get Jessica to unmute herself. And we should be. You're good.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes, I hear you.
All right. Good evening. Thank you. I also have a testimony I would like to share at the end. How I like to start. One of the products I use, I'm like Coach Marcus. I use a lot of them. One of the products I use every day is Main Glow. It helps with my hair. My hair grows the best it's ever been. It's the healthiest it's ever been. You don't get the split ends, the scalp. In the wintertime, you normally get the dry scalp. I don't have that. It just keeps your hair just nice and hydrated. So it's very good. And then one of the products I use to end my day, which I'm sipping on right now, is Tulsi Trim. Tulsi Trim is very good. It's calming. It's relaxing. It helps with distress. So like, in the morning, you got the feel good that you use. And then the evening, you can end with the Tulsi Trim. It also detoxifies your system, helps with your gut health, your digestion. It just ends sleep. So between that and my black seed, I sleep like a baby. So, in the testimony I wanted to share, Terry decided he has sleep issues. He decided to try this sleep magnesium spray. And I also had him put the still on. he now reaches for it. He's like, wow. He gets sound sleep and calm sleep. So I'm glad to have something that helps him. That's all I got, coach.
Thank you, Jessica. I'm just taking notes. That's all. Just want to summarize. So Manglo. Now, obviously, I can't benefit from Manglo. Okay, I don't have a mane anymore. I did back in the day, and I had hair. But I started shaving my hair when it was cool because Michael Jordan made it cool to be bald. So, and I did have hair back then, but now it's not so much. But my wife and daughter, they each use Manglo. Okay, and we're here in Las Vegas. It's dry, the desert, no humidity, so it's very important to take care of your scalp. And like you said, no split ends, no breakage, right, and no flaky scalp, which I noticed they talk about it. I I can't relate to it because I don't have any hair. So that's a great one to start your day with. And then Tulsi Trim is great to end your day. Don't Tulsi Trim, don't drink it in the middle of the day because you're going to want to take a nap. I've done it. I've tried it. So I've been working at home since 2020, so I can do that stuff. Right? I don't have to worry about. I didn't have to worry about being in an office, being sleepy because I work at home. But once Tulsa Trim came out, I wanted to see how it worked during the daytime. So I drank it in the morning time, and by 12 o'clock, I wanted to take a nap. That's how calm and relaxed I was. Okay, but I like you, I like drinking it in the evening time. It's calming. And I notice in the morning time when I take that with soursop, I'm ready to go and evacuate my colon. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, keeping it the
Yep.
PG way, not the gross way. But I'm ready.
Same here. Mm-hmm.
And I like to look and see I like to see what came out. So I look back there, I'm like judging it, like, yeah, I had that. Yeah, I ate that. Yes, I recognize that. So Tulsa Trim is great. So if anyone who's looking to naturally, support your gut health and your digestive health, that's going to work, but it's gentle. So it's not going to have you blowing up the toilet, having these emergency runs. It's not, doesn't work like that, but it feels good too. And then Terry is Jessica's husband, right? And so first time I met Terry was with Orlando.
Yes, coach.
And, yeah, met him in Orlando, so he got an award there. And so, the men, we're a little slower to like listen to our wives, right? And so I'll be married 36 years on Wednesday. And so it took me some time to like really, really listen to my wife and know that she always has my best interests when she makes suggestions. So I'm glad Terry listened to you to use that sleep spray and still. Still is the essential oil that I think it pairs very well with sleep
Mm-hmm.
spray. Within 10 minutes of me using it, I'm asleep. Right. And then I'm wearing this. My wife bought me this infrared mask to wear at night, for wrinkles and stuff. So I'm doing all that I'm doing all that at night. So, but I put that mask on, I put the spray on and the steel. I'll fall asleep with the mask on, and when it tells you when it's done, I have to wake myself up and put it back in the drawer. But that sleep spray is it's amazing, and you don't wake up feeling groggy, right? You wake when you wake up, you feel refreshed, and it's not habitful for me, right? It's not
Yep.
something where you have to have it. So for me, because I don't want to wake up I don't want to wake up after my workout time. I only use it on Friday night, Saturday nights because I take the weekends off and go to the gym. So thank you, Jessica. Anything else you want to add?
Oh yeah, and I definitely travel with that sleep because sleeping still because when I'm in a new place, it's definitely difficult for sleep. So, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing. Let me get Tanya up here, get you to unmute, Tanya. Sorry we missed each other for your birthday last week. We have to connect some other time, but it's all good.
No problem. I understand. I was having fun, disconnecting from my electronics, but until I'm only taking pictures so that I have the memories of my birthday. But thank you for that. So this morning I tried Java Slim for the first time. Oh, MG. I felt I felt energized. I felt energized. Um I didn't feel hungry midday. And that was the only thing that I had this morning. And it was amazing. I had to hurry up and tell Miriam. I called her solar. I said, Miriam, I like this because I'm not a coffee drinker. I didn't know what it was going to taste like. I kept telling people, okay, I don't like coffee, but I don't have anything to compare it to. But it was really good. I mixed it with peppermint bits because I have these peppermint bits. So I put peppermint and a half teaspoon of honey in it and stirred it up. Oh, that was the best thing this morning. So I have a new favorite in the morning time. And I plan on ending my day like I normally do with my black seed oil because I have to get some sleep. Sometimes I'm a little night owl and may not get enough rest, or I'll say my mind doesn't shut down. So the black seed oil really helps. And I did try the sleep 2 nights ago after I got it. And I sprayed it on my chest and I rubbed it on the back of my neck, the upper part, and my arms. And when I went to sleep, I was out. So those are my two new favorites
That's
to
awesome.
do now.
That's awesome. The Java Slim, I don't drink it every day, but I do drink it. But I'm like you, it does. I don't like coffee, but I like it and I don't. And so I drink it, but I have more cream than coffee. So, but Java Slim, that coffee is the energy it gives you. But then I'm like you, I don't want to eat almost the whole day.
Right.
Right. So, and it's so that's one reason I don't drink it every day because I go to the gym lifting weights and stuff. So you got to have some protein and
Yeah.
so when I drink that, I'll go from like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning for breakfast. I won't eat again until 5.
Oh, and see,
So
that's
that's
how I
how.
felt. That's how I felt.
And you're
Pacific was right
small.
in here, so I had soup today. So, and that's all I've eaten today. And
Yeah.
it's still sustain. I feel like it's still sustaining me, even
Yeah.
right now.
Yep. It's amazing what's in it. You know, the sensorils in it, and there's some other patented ingredients that help with the leptocore and the I'm not getting all these technical names. People don't care about that. They just want to know,
It's
hey,
okay.
can I
I
drink
understand.
coffee? And yeah, they're like, can I drink coffee and not eat as much so I can lose weight? I'm like, yeah, you can. So that's what basically Java Slim is our weight loss coffee and has some other benefits similar to no Nova. Nova can
Okay.
help you. Nova helps you can reduce your appetite too, but Java Slim is stronger. Like I think I call it no Nova on crack. I know people there's a negative connotation with crack, but I grew up in the hood, y'all, so I'm gonna use hood terms, right? But
It's quite all right, but I felt on my palate, on my
yeah,
tongue, that's
yeah,
where I felt because usually that's where we get the craving is
hmm
there. So
hmm
I didn't have any type of craving, and my tongue felt. I don't want to use the word numb because that's not what I'm going for,
yeah,
but I didn't have any cravings for any particular thing like what I normally do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
And
I
it's
like that. So
and
like I
one,
said, my new
yeah,
favorite morning thing to start with.
that's great. And one there's chromium is in it, and so typically people that crave sweets,
Mhm.
their
That's
chromium
my blood sugar.
their chromium levels are lower. They're deficient in chromium, so that's why they crave sweets to try to fill that need.
Yes.
So that's what's in it. So that is what stabilizes your blood sugar. And
So
this is
that's gonna help my diabetes.
yeah.
I love that.
And you can drink it cold too. You can make it like iced coffee. You don't have to,
Oh, okay.
the powder will dissolve in cold water also.
Okay.
So this is good stuff. So keep us updated when I know you like trying different stuff. So that was good. And black seed oil, that's probably our top selling product. Over 100 benefit, 101 known benefits and growing. And I can't talk enough about it, but sleep is one thing it helps with. Pain relief. God, people seeing blood sugar control, cholesterol, all kinds of stuff. I take black soil before going to bed at night during the week. So because like you, my mind is I'm always thinking, right? So I keep a notepad by my bed. So when I wake up, if I'm having a dream, about something, I'll wake up and write it down and then go back to sleep. And so I'm
I'm
always
gonna have to
thinking.
do that. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
start practicing that. I just said that to someone and said because my mind doesn't shut off. But
yeah,
since especially if I take one of the products that's to help me sleep, I don't have that issue. But if I don't take it, like if I don't take black seed oil, I'm gonna end up dreaming something and then not fully resting.
yeah,
And I've been trying to get that amount of rest sleep,
yeah,
since we
yeah.
had the challenge. And I've been doing really good with that though. I've been getting 6 and 7 hours of sleep. So
That's good.
it's
Yeah, and then the sleep spray is amazing. So like I said, that I don't I never remember when I fall asleep until my infrared light mask goes off and what wakes me up. So then I go right back to sleep. I have to take off the mask. I go right back to sleep, and I sleep the whole night. And so that stuff is great. So thank you, Tanya,
thank
for
you,
sharing.
coach.
All right, all right. Let me get Coach Seymour's up. So let me he can tell a story, but Coach Seymour, over $100,000 earner here. He's made hundred thousands in the industry overall. He's a leader. Lost 52 pounds. I know he's gonna be wearing a shirt that said he lost 52 pounds, which is great. Reverse kidney disease, right? Stage 3. And I'm looking forward to hearing which product you start today with and which one you end your day with, sir. There you go. Let me get you.
There you go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tanya, let me tell you, don't do like I did. Y'all remember my story about that sleep lotion. Back then it was a lotion. So make sure when you put it on, you are getting ready to go to bed. Don't put it on and have something on the stove cooking because, like you said, within 20 minutes you gone, and you don't even know you're gone until it's time to wake up. But these products that I'm going to talk about is what launched our business. But I started taking it because of that guy right there that has that back crump behind his back named Coach Marcus. That's who got me on this mind, body, and soul because I heard his story about it removing the inflammation from his arthritis. I was on a walking cane prior to getting involved with HPN. Um, I remember I go to work and I'll pop 800 milligrams of Motrin to mask that pain for that time while I was at work and hide my cane in the car because of the job that I did. If they found out I was on a walking cane, I probably wouldn't have been still working. But then I heard Coach Marcus' story about the mind, body, and soul. And I started taking that product twice a day. And within, I think it was a year and a half, 2 years, I was completely off of my walking cane. I was supposed to have knee replacement. Everybody thought that I had the replacement because I wasn't limping anymore. I didn't need that walking cane. When I'm telling you, all the inflammation was gone. I'm still bone to bone. Every now and then I'll bump it, I'll jam it, and the pain will come, but I'm not walking around limping like I was limping prior to, getting involved with HBN and go to sauna. So those three products twice a day, and I'll mix them all three. I started out when I first started taking it, I was taking it as a shot, but now I just mix all three of them together, and I do that twice a day, every single day. And the last product that I take before I go to bed, other than my black seed oil, is Align. I put that on the bottom of my feet because if you have seen that video, you'll understand why you want to apply that Align before you go to bed. You're drinking soda, you're eating food. Some people smoke, some people drink alcohol. And if you see what happens to your blood within minutes of you taking those items, and then seconds after applying the Align to the bottom of your feet, how your blood changed from that all clogged up and coagulated to little bubbles doing work, looking the way it's supposed to do and look and doing what it's supposed to do to combat the different issues that you have in your body. You will definitely want to have Align on your list. You want to have Align in your cabinet. You want to have Align next to your bed, Align next to anywhere you at, because like I said, If you drink alcohol, if you smoke, if you drink sodas, even food, and see what your blood looks like, and then put on a line and then have another blood check and see what your blood look like under that microscope, it will blow your mind. So those two right there is how I start my day, mind, body, and soul, and then a line at night uh, before I go to bed, other than the other products that I take. Back to you, Coach.
Thank you, sir. I knew you would have a great story, and I'll say why I started using Mind, Body, and Soul. So I played football, highest Pop Warner, high school, college, hurt my knee, had two surgeries by the time I was 26. The doctors were like, hey, by the time you're like 50, 55, 56, you're going to need a knee replacement. And they told me I was going to have arthritis, which I developed that. And you guys should have seen the stuff I was using before just relieve the pain. I'm sure Coach Seymour can relate to it. I'm using Aleve, Tylenol, ibuprofen. As far as medicine, I'm putting the creams on it, the pain cream, all that, just to relieve my pain. And I read Ben's story. Paula's husband, Paula Scarcella is our founder. Her husband's Ben. He's our co-founder. He had vasculitis. Okay, and so it's an inflammatory vascular condition, which makes it painful. Like he said, he felt like he was having a stroke. So Alexander Brighton, our formulator, made this product called Mind, Body, and Soul, and so they go together. And within 10 weeks of using that product, Ben's vasculitis condition reversed, right? And and I know if you know anything about ITIS, that means inflammation. So arthritis is inflammation in the joints, right? Vasculitis was inflammation of the cardiovascular system. So when I read Ben's story and saw how it eliminated his inflammation, I started using Mind Body. I bought Mind Body and Soul. Within 7 days, my knee pain stopped. Inflammation went away 7 days. So now I was able to go play basketball, do stuff in the gym without my knees hurting. And I've been taking it every day since March 2019. And then even after the car accident I was involved in here in Las Vegas in 2020, I took it twice a day to help my body recover quicker and get rid of the inflammation. So I'm not surprised with Coach Seymour's story. He was on a cane. He had a limp, right? Was supposed to have a knee replacement. He's not telling you he'll be 65 in March. He doesn't look like it, right? He'll be Coach Seymour. He has 4 grandkids, right? He'll be 65 in March. But if you see him in person, every time we see each other, he's aging backwards, right? He's released 52 pounds. He can share that story another day. And he only joined because he wanted to prove to someone that the was the sleep lotion. The sleeping lotion didn't work, and he almost burned his house up from cooking the meat patty because he fell asleep. Right, so
Sleep and the pain lotion.
sleep pain lotion. He joined because of those. It's just to prove they didn't work. That's what he bought. He joined because of that, and they worked. He launched his business by giving samples of pain lotion away to people he work with.
Yep.
Now, he made over $100,000. So Mind, Body, and Soul, if you're anyone out there that's dealing with inflammation throughout their body, it's amazing how it works. It focuses on the brain, okay? It focuses on the cardiovascular system, and it focuses on your digestive system, right? It's amazing. My little sister has ulcers. So 2 weeks ago, I sent her a sample pack of it for her to try it. She just received her packet a few days ago. So I touched base and see how she's doing. But her lifestyle is different than mine. She drinks and stuff. So I told her she needs to do her part to let these products do their part. And then Align. I use Align every single night, right? That's probably the last product I use other than the go-go sticks. I inhale my algae relief and sinus soothe and what's the other one? What's it, Jessica? The one that makes you sleep. Spikenard. I take shots of those right before I close my eyes. And those go-go sticks are amazing. And those are our essential oil nasal inhalers. But if you guys haven't seen the Align video, get with your sponsor or whoever invited you here. Tell them you want to see the Align video. It's ALIGN. When you see the video, right, it has three different clips. Someone who drank alcohol, someone who drank sugar, ate sugar, and then someone who smoked. It showed their blood after drinking alcohol, after drinking the consuming sugar, and after smoking cigarettes before a line. Then it showed their blood, how their blood cells looked after applying a line within like 20 minutes or whatever. It works fast. And so it's amazing. A line is unisex. So men and women, anyone can use that, right? It's an amazing product. Just rub it on the end from your big toe inside the arch to your heel. That's all you do on both feet. It's amazing. So anything else, Coach Seymour, you want to share?
That was it. Just basically, guys, just use the products. That's all I can say. If you really want to get some results, and like I said last week, if you want to get results and be able to start telling your own story to watch your business grow, you got to be a product of the product. You have to believe that these products will work. Because like I'm saying, like Coach Marcus told you, I joined this company almost 7 years ago now to prove that these products were not going to work for me. And it shut me up within the first day of using it. And today, 7 years later, over six figures income earner with the company. I walked away from my job because of this business, and these products saved my life. Because y'all know me before, I told you the story, 3 heart attacks, kidney damage, overweight, high blood pressure, just a lot of issues. But the only way you can tell your story is you have to get on these products. You're going to have to start using these products and see what they can do for you. But not only basically for you, but also you'll be able to help other people that may have the same issue that you may have. Or you might you'll be so good at the products that you know what the products can do. If you get in on these calls on Monday, you know the testimony. You hear the testimony that people are giving of what these products have done for them. And by the time you start listening and not talking and listening to what people tell you, you know what product you can help them with. So you got to start by using the product, become a product of the product, be serious about this, be willing to want to help people, not just to make money from this business, from other people, from them buying from you, but you got to want to help somebody else other than yourself. And if you want to be successful in life, you have to help somebody else become successful. Back to you, Coach.
All right. Thank you, Coach Seymour, and I agree. Health as well. And so, and one of the keys to success here is becoming a product of the product. We have a system called the BEST system, where you buy the products and use the products. You learn, educate yourself. We provide the education. You share the products, share the pay plan, sign people up, and then you simply teach those people to do what you did. But without the products, none of us would be here, and the company wouldn't be in existence. 94% of HBM members are customers only, and 92% of Go to Sana members are customers. So this is not filled with people who are here just to make money. It's about our health first, right? Because it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money, if you can't, if you're sick and they're unable to get around, you can't enjoy it. And so that's why we focus on health first, and then the money flows. So, all right, we got Maxine. Go, let me get you to unmute, Maxine, and shoot. You can go ahead and share. And then they have April McGee.
Hey, Coach. Just wanted to give a testimonial real quick. Last week, I think it was Thursday. I seriously I don't know. It was really. I had the first time. It was probably morning. My mood. I went from being happy all the way, I feel like 100%, like where I wanted to smash the wall or yell at somebody. So I used the mood boost, and right away it calmed me down. Yeah. And then a couple hours later, I felt the same thing. I'm like, what in the heck? So again, I took the mood boost again. Felt better. The third, but something else happened the third time. It wasn't the same thing, but I just, it was not a really great day, so I just called it a night. I'm like, I'll see everyone tomorrow. It's probably like 7 o'clock in the evening my time, so so our products does work for sure, which I love that. And um yeah, so I just wanted to give you that testimonial as well.
All right, Maxine. Thank you for hopping on sharing. I always appreciate when you hop on here and share your story. So but
Yes.
yeah, but our mood boost, I have it right here in my hand. This a little tiny thing. It's pocket size. You can throw it in your purse. I keep focus fuel in my gym bag, but nasal inhalers, we have 9 of them, and then all 9 they do 9 different things: nausea relief, mood boost, headaches, allergies, sinuses, immune system boosting, and also helps you sleep. So we have 9 different ones. All you do is just take a quick shot, and these not nostril. I'm telling you, it works. And so Maxine, not surprised that she said she was feeling, she went from being happy to feeling like agitated and wanting to, throw some things at the wall. Took her shot of her mood boost and immediately lifted her mood. And so that's how effective these essential oil nasal inhalers are. So good stuff. And these are with Gold Sun. Okay, so you guys can get the 9.95 subscription. Feel good, be good, do good, and then get some go-go sticks, right? Use them together. All right, so we have April. It's what 5:42 my time, so we have time for a couple more. And let me go ahead and get April to mute yourself, and feel free to share how you start your day and how you end your day.
Hey, y'all.
So
So I start my day with a smile and a prayer. How about that?
you can't beat that. I,
Right.
that's how me too. I do. I'm praying first.
That's right. Look at Tanya laughing. That's my girl. So listen, Tanya, I was on my weight loss journey and she kept saying, April, try these different things. Like, we'll see. So she first had me trying the black seed oil. And excuse me, I'm kind of hood too. I said, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? That is some nasty stuff. It was gross. Let me tell you, it's like it was all in my teeth. I couldn't get it out with my coffee. But anyway, I adjusted. I adjusted because she wouldn't let me stop. So that was fine. But being real, I did try the Super Snatch Love Box. This is my testimony. I sent her an email about it. And it was amazing. I'm not on camera because I haven't been too long got in from work, but it was amazing. I started, when I started the Snatch Love Box, I was at 228. Now I got the Sister Snatch. I'm at 211 and still going down. And it's great. And I tell you, I had a back injury some years ago at the hospital where I worked. And I had surgery from that. And because of it, I gained a whole lot of weight, which I started, getting it down. But in the interim of all that, I developed that knee problem, that arthritis, those twins. So my doctor did, I'm telling you, Coach Seymour, gonna laugh. It's real. So my doctor said, okay, you're gonna need new knees. No, I'm not. If you're not gonna make me taller than 5'3", I don't want no new knees. So Tanya, I know, Tanya, I'm sorry. Girl, I gotta keep it real. So listen, she did tell me about, she said, April, you don't want surgery, do you? No, absolutely not. But I did tell her I'm going to try the mind, body, and soul. Have not started yet, but I am. And she was texting me while I was on here and just drive me nuts. So, I got to do it. But, Tanya knows me very well. And, I will not, absolutely not back a product if I have not tried it. So I did try the Super Snatch and it's doing its thing. So I will try also the Mind, Body, and Soul. I'm going to do that and check it out because I really don't want knee surgery. Tanya and I are going to London for the Christmas markets this year, so I got to be ready. So I'm definitely going to give it a shot and check it out. I do believe you. I really do, Coach Seymour. It's no joke. It is really no joke. From limping around and can't catch up. I have 5 grandchildren. You wouldn't know it, but yes, I do have 5 grandchildren, and it's hard for me to keep up with them. Other than them grabbing them, keeping them right by my side. And if you know Tanya, she walked fast, so I can't even keep up with her unless I throw a rope around and grab her. But in all seriousness, sorry, Tanya, I told Tanya, look, you want me on here, you know I'm gonna keep it real. But in all seriousness, I definitely will go ahead and try it. And I believe that it's going to work. I definitely believe it. I've got some time before I go to London. So I'm going to try the products. And then she gave me something else to sniff. It was for hunger, I believe. It just got me sniffing everything.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you the name for sure because I don't recall. She just said try it. It's like, all right, let me see. But I'm gonna come back after I've tried them and I'm gonna let you know. I did walk with a cane for a little bit, but I put it down. Yeah, that's it. That little orange thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But and when I come back, I will have the names instead of saying orange things because she have a fit. You know, when I told her about something I used you guys have, and I said, yeah, blah 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 was the name, and she wasn't happy with me. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it together. But I am gonna try it. And then I will come back with that testimony as well because I do believe in the product. It's really it's something because I am totally bone on bone.
Mhm.
You know, when I'm walking and you hear something going and people looking around, it's just my knee. So I really, I believe it. I really believe it. It's really something. So I'm going to do so. And I'll let you guys know how it is. And, because Tanya probably beat me if I don't, because I keep complaining and not doing nothing about it, as she say. But I will.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's what the business is about. Is about, we have products we believe in and
Yes.
we share them with people we care about. And so I
Mm-hmm.
know for you and Tanya to travel together, you guys must be really close. All right. So and I have family members, apparently they don't trust me. And they won't use the products. I'll send stuff and they just sit on their shelves. I'm like, send my products back. And so for you to use them, the black soil oil, what you can do, April, you can take those drops and rub it all into your knee. Okay.
I just started doing that.
You can do
Yes.
that. It gets absorbed into the knee, or you can rub into the soles of your feet.
Mm-hmm.
If you just don't like the flavor, rub it into your feet or into your skin,
I
especially,
will.
and you're going to feel it's going to relieve the pain a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then it builds up in the system, and mind, body, and soul also builds up in the body too. And
Okay.
I was like Seymour. I'm bone on bone. Like
Ugh.
you can hear my not anymore, but when I would climb stairs, you can hear your knee creaking.
Yes.
That crunchy sound in your knee.
Yes.
So it's not as bad as it was, but it doesn't hurt. And so, and I go to the gym every morning. I'm on the treadmill doing different things, and my knee it doesn't hurt. And so,
Okay.
I think that combination there with the black seed and mind, body, and soul, that's going to be great. And then you release weight too, so that's going to help you down to 17 pounds, which is great, right?
Yes.
So as you continue with that part of your journey, it's going to help make everything else easier too, so you can hang out and keep it with those grandkids.
Yes, so they give me a run for my money. But yeah, I think it's a great product. It really is. I'm really pleased. Just that Snatch Love box, that black seed oil, it still got to grow on me. But yeah, I rubbed it in my knees last night. And I'm going to start doing that as well. And
Perfect.
yeah, because I got the gym right here. It's not cool, Tanya, come on my house and use my equipment. And I don't because it hurt. But it's all right. But
All
yeah,
right.
I'll, in all seriousness, I will be back. I shall be ordering the product and get with it immediately.
All right, April. We appreciate you for hopping on for a moment, okay? Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let me get Eureka, and then Miriam is up after Eureka. Let me get Eureka up in Virginia. Should be able to unmute Eureka. There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, I would I wanted to give a testimony for a friend of mine. I this month I ordered Sacred from Godasana. And I know that it calms you down. And she has a lot of anxiety, and she takes medicine for like panic attacks and things like that. So
I bought that, and when I got it, I gave it to her, and she said that she would start on that night. And the next day, when I talked to her, she said she tried it the same night, and she said it was awesome. She said she got one in her pocket, and she carries one, and she got one on the side of her on the table beside her bed, and she uses it every night. And so that was just this past weekend when I gave it to her. So she uses it and had a really good testimony. So and if she wasn't working in the evening, I would have her on the call now.
That that is awesome. Once again, it's about sharing, right? Like Tanya knows April. April had needed something that could we had something that could help April. Ty made recommendations, and you had the oil that can help your friend so with their anxiety, which is great. So that's what this is about. So keep us updated on that one, okay, Eureka? Appreciate that.
Right.
All right, appreciate you for hopping on. I'll see
Yeah.
you next week. And so I want to go back to April. April said that she used this thing, and the orange thing is craving crusher is the name, right? And so that's crushes cravings. It could be food cravings, people who smoke and that don't want to smoke anymore. It can help reduce those cravings. That stick right there is great. And so anytime the days when I fast and I want to eat like for a whole day, I'll sniff that throughout the day, and that helps to reduce my appetite. So craving crusher is amazing. All right, so let me get Miriam is up, one of the newbie corner host. I think.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, hello everybody. So quick. So how I start and end my day, and I have a testimonial. So again, in the morning, of course, I pray in the morning, and then I get up and have the Lemon X MCT. I've been remembering to take it in the morning, and also along with that, black seed oil. The ending of the day, I usually do again the lemon XMCT. I'm really trying to make it a point to make sure I do that in the morning and in the evening. So testimonial. So I was looking for something in my purse. I believe it was the purse that I took to our last event. And I stuck my hand in a bag, and lo and behold, there was a scarf pin in there, and I did not see it, and I just like jammed my hand in there, and oh my gosh, it went right up my finger, and I was like, ah, it hurt. So it was hurting really, really bad, because usually, after you stick yourself, it's okay, but this was hurting really bad. And I said, oh, I hope I don't, get a tetanus, shot or something like that. So I took a drop of black seed oil and put it on there. I'm not kidding you all. Like within about 5 minutes, the pain was gone completely. It did not come back. And I was like, I was even pressing my finger to see, okay, it's going to come back now. It did not. So it works amazing for pain. Like I didn't even have to take a dropper in my mouth. I just put a drop on it, and it worked. I was just like, what? So I'm a believer now about topical application of black seed oil.
It's
Stuff
amazing.
for that, stuff like that. That was just amazing.
It's fast. It burns, cuts, scrapes. When I shaved my head, I nicked myself. I take a drop of black oil and hold my finger on it. It stops the bleeding. It's amazing how it works. Yeah, trauma relief does the same thing too. But
Oh, okay.
let me XMCT, like Miriam, she didn't tell you guys she down like over 120 pounds, right?
Yeah.
She forgot that part, but she used some other products, but Lemon XMCT, that's something she's been using to help her get to the next step because it boosts your immune system, right? It boosts your metabolism. So we're talking
Metabolism.
about immune system. It boosts your metabolism and it can burn an extra 400 calories a day, right?
Yes.
And I use mine at nighttime before going to bed. Just I don't have a whole bunch of weight to lose. I'm like 209 pounds today, so I'm close to 200 now. But that product right there is great. I add mine to my whole holy basil tea now at nighttime. It's
Okay.
it's good. So that's a good combination. Black seed oil, we talk about enough about that, but the way you used it, how it stopped your pain, that's what it did for me back in 2020 from the car accident with all the fractures I had with my spine and ribs and I didn't want to take the pain meds they gave me. I used black seed oil and the pain lotion to relieve my pain. I did that, no pain meds. So that's an amazing benefit of black seed oil. So, but thank you, Miriam, for sharing that. And let me read what Lillian says. Mr. Butch was told he had a torn meniscus in 2019. He used pain magnesium lotion, yep, on his knee and has to this day avoided surgery on his knees, right? That pain lotion is wonderful. We also have a pain magnesium spray, right? So we have two different pain products. They both work, right? And so that's good stuff. So and all of our products come with a money back guarantee. So there's no need to be concerned about buying anything and losing your money because if you don't like it or it doesn't work for you, contact the company and they'll give you a refund, no questions asked. All right. So that's pretty much it. So that concludes tonight's discussion. Appreciate you guys for sharing. So I like keeping names of people that share. So Jessica, Tanya, Miriam, Coach Seymour, Maxine, April, and Eureka. Thank y'all for hopping on, and for people that type your testimonials in the chat. Thank you guys. So if you guys are looking for a company that has premium, high quality products that people want and people need, right, and that are fairly simple to share, right, because people have problems. We simply offer solutions when it comes to weight, pain, sleep, anxiety, all kinds of stuff. Deodorant. I don't think I mentioned our deodorant stick or our tooth powder, right? Everybody has skins. We have soap bars. Everybody has teeth, I think. So we brush our teeth, and most people wear deodorant at least once a day. So we have lots of products. So if you guys are looking for some non-toxic, high-quality products that are organic and gluten-free and dairy-free, soy-free, no chemicals in it, and is also produced by our owned FDA certified facility, get with the person that shared this information with you and tell them what you liked and tell them which products you want to try, right? And so if you guys would like to learn about the business opportunity on Thursday nights, okay, at this same, no, hour later, Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're on the same Zoom link where you can learn more about the other side, the income side. Maybe you're like most people who are seeing their budgets being stretched because stuff is costing more. Groceries and gas and housing is eating up a lot of people's money. Maybe this is maybe a viable way for you to help to stretch your household's budget while also getting healthy. So you can meet us on Thursday nights at this Zoom channel, right? One Team, One Dream Hangout.com. So with that being said, thank y'all for being here. We will see you guys on Thursday. Otherwise, we'll be back here next week, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. You guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.